Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel, James McPhee here. So today is officially day one of the new programme. Although looking over yesterday I realised I'm actually 12 weeks out. So I'm going to have to skip week one and go straight into week two. Not the end of the world, it's just an extra set on each exercise this week. And the AMRAPs are at the end of this week, as they were none in week one. So that should be fun. But yes, for my coffee brews, I thought I would take some body measurements. So I already weighed myself this morning. I was 86.25. So up a kilo since being back from Vegas, but still down from where I went before. So I'm still playing out with calories, because before I went to Vegas I was reverse dieting. I think I'm going to aim for around 3,000, 3,200. See where that leaves me at the end of the week. And we'll go from there. But yeah, let's get measured. So we're going to start with the most important muscle of all, the calves. Even though going into winter and they're going to be covered up for the majority of the next 4 or 5 months. The left calf is 14 inches. And my right calf is interesting. So left calf is 40 inches, right calf is 13.5. I might need to be quite small because I haven't done squats for quite a few months. And my legs just don't seem to grow anyway. But here goes. There they are. Little chicken legs. So what is part? Obviously taking fully flexed. 21.5 for the left. And 21.5 on the right. So that is good. Well, good that they're both the same size. Not so good that they are only 20 inches. Hopefully add a few inches to those by January. On to the second most important muscle of all, the glutes. Let's see how big those bad boys are. There. Got a 40-inch booty. Again, maybe add a couple more inches onto that, and now we'll go for a waist measurement. I believe last time I've got a 33, 34-inch waist. So let's see how that measures up. So again, you want to measure from the narrowest part of the waist. So let's check if you can see through the hair. So I have a waist of 32.5 inches from belly. Now to measure the chest. Moving the camera for a better angle. So take the shirt off. The belly. Let's see if we can do this. I think last time I was measured I was about a 44-inch chest, but I've lost a bit of weight and size since then, so let's see where is it is. So that's 41.5 inches on the chest, so I've lost 2.5 inches on the chest. Hopefully I'll be able to get that back over the next 12 weeks, benching 3 times a week. On to the biceps. So now on to the biceps. And again, all these measurements are taken flexed just because no one really cares what the size of an unflexed arm, do they? They do say you should have and they do say arms should be the same size as your calves, I think. Don't quote me on that, but anything bigger than, what, 13 inches would be pretty good. Was it 13 or 20? I don't know. Let's see if we can measure this. So left bicep is 14 inches for the left and 14 and a half for the right, which is very surprising because this is my injured arm for a while, so not too bad. So yeah, those are the measurements. I also weighed myself this morning at 86.25, I think. Anyway, 86 kilos, which is a kilo up from when I got back from Vegas. But I still got a few kilos to play with before comp. Again, I'm competing in the 90 kilo class, so I have a good 4 kilos to play with, which is good this time of year, especially with Christmas coming up. A lot of social events, just to be able to enjoy those and not worry about having to make weight come in January. Hopefully not, anyway. But yeah, measurements are done. I'm going to go and drink this coffee and have a Zoom call with work. Again, we start each Monday with a meeting about the previous week. So let's go and grab that coffee. So that is the Monday morning work meeting done. Again, we start every week with a catch up of the previous week, what went well, what we're working towards. We are currently working on something that will be released soon, which you guys might get involved in, hopefully. But anyway, now it's time for some breakfast, and as always, before I train, I have my usual smoothie. And here we have the smoothie. So I'm going to enjoy this, watch YouTube, do a bit of work, and then hit the gym. So it's now time to head to the gym, and we all know what I take before the gym. And that's the Ghost Legends and the Ghost Pump, 2 Pump, 1 Legends. I've also just ordered the Ghost Pump Natty flavour, and instead of the Legends I've gone for the Ghost Gamer, because that's a bit more of a nootropic. Slightly less caffeine and good for focus, which is something I've been struggling with recently. I've been struggling for a while, so I thought I'd give that a try. So I'm gonna make this up and stick this on the way to the gym. It's around a 20-minute drive, so there's plenty of time to drink this and have it kick in by the time I am there. Let's get ready for day one. See you later, mate. Won't be too long. Have a nice little snooze. For session 1 of the week. Again, I like to change my shoes to the slippers because they give me good grip when benching and deadlifting. Give me a good leg drive for the bench, and just deadlift get me close to the floor. So start the session with a massage gun because I'm lazy and don't like to foam roll. This just gets everything loosened up, ready for the session. just do my quads, chest and shoulders because they seem to get the tightest before moving on to some hip work, the 1990s and the pancake stretch, which I believe I got from Glokov. Then into some cat camels, loosen off that lower back before some reaching rotations to stretch off the lats and T-spine before finishing with the world's greatest stretch, or Spider-Man's, whichever you prefer to call them, in that deep lunge and twist before some psoas work and glute bridges. Again, these are things I've been told to do by physio to help loosen up the hip, and then some more lat activation, some straight on pull downs and some band pull aparts before going into the bench, which is my first set of 95 kilos for, this was 2 sets of 9 reps. Again, this is the very start of the program, so volume is quite high, but as you can see, I've got a nice leg drive. It's all looking pretty easy, which this set didn't feel too easy because it was the last set, but everything felt solid. And because I'm a bit OCD, I like to balance out with some rowing, so you can see I'm doing some banded rows, again 15 to 20 reps after each set of bench, before moving on to the deadlift, which is 2 sets of 7. Again, I've been playing around with the belt position because I've been struggling since the fat loss, finding a good place for it. And obviously since my injury, I've had to switch back to conventional. I find my torso isn't quite made for it due to the distance between my ribs and hips, so I'm still playing about with that. But again, this set felt pretty solid. And then moving on to some back accessory. Again, I love this promo, it's my favourite movements for my back. Again, everything accessory work is just high volume today because day 2 is a hypertrophy upper body session. So again, just get these light 15 reps to balance out that pressing before moving on to some reverse hypers, which is my favourite lower accessory work, just to loosen off that lower back and get those hamstrings and glutes a bit different than what you can do from just sort of free weight movements alone. And then onto the bike, just did 2 rounds of Tabata, but instead of rest I had 20 seconds seated and 10 seconds standing. Again, this really blew up my quads and left them quite pumped and sore the next day. I also did some core work, but I just don't think I've filmed that. And that was the session. Oh. That is session 1 done. Again, very good session. Bench feeling good. Deadlifts feeling okay. I'm still playing about with that belt position. I'm not sure where to have it. Just over ribs or over my stomach. Again, since going through that fat loss phase, belt position and bracing has changed a bit. Obviously being conventional, I feel I'm not built for it because I've got a very short torso, so there's not much space between my ribs and the top of my hip bone, so it can be very awkward trying to keep my back flat, brace and also get into position deadlift. But today's felt okay. I found a decent position for those, and then the Tabata has written me off. Did 2 rounds of that, 20 seconds, as you probably just saw, 20 seconds seated, 10 seconds standing, trying to maintain the same output, which I just about managed before falling off at the end. And then, but yeah, home now for some food and start editing this video and post up the previous one, which hopefully by now you've already watched. If not, go back and watch it. But yeah, time to head home and get some food. So here we are, back again in the dining room. Slightly different lunch to the previous video. Again, I tend to eat the same things for breakfast and lunch on training days. The only difference is today I have a packet of lime and coriander rice, just to add some extra calories to the meal, because I on most days I actually struggle to eat enough calories for the day, which is probably why I lost weight in Vegas. But I'm going to really try and get those 3,000, 3,200 calories in today. and obviously my rehydration drink. So I'm gonna eat this, watch some YouTube, and then get back to some editing, and also record some stuff for the new gym project that we are working on. That will all be revealed in the coming weeks. So I'm gonna enjoy this and then get back to work.
3 days later.
So it's been a few days since I last filmed, unintentionally, and because I just still get used to this whole YouTube thing of walking around with the camera. But my packages are here. I believe this is the Ghost. Yeah, so I have the Natty Ghost Pump and the Blue Raspberry Ghost Gamer. I look forward to trying that tomorrow. You okay, mate? Unknown mental. I would hate to close doors. Just looking forward to trying it in the morning before I do some more work. I've got some more videos to film for work. And in here should be one of the new Hustle t-shirts, the one of 300. So let's open it up and try it on. So here is the new Hustle Made PTCE, Perseverance, Time, Commitment and Effort t-shirt. Let's open it up and try it on. Again, I always like the size bin these because I like that baggy fit. Oh, here we are. Let's try it on. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's true, but I got number 1, so it's very rare. Again, that's a very nice fit. Again, that bag looks nice, fitted sleeves. Looks very nice. It's on the back, looks like. Very nice. And again, I feel this t-shirt's got a very good time for me personally, the Perseverance, Time, Commitment, Effort. Because again, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel and get into filming and photography, like almost as a hobby, but I've never got into it because I felt almost nervous and anxious about what other people might see about me posting or things I make. But again, it's just now that I'm older, I'm starting to, no one else really cares what you do. As long as you enjoy it, just keep going, which is what I'm going to do with this YouTube channel. Again, there's that quote from Joe Rogan, like people say, oh, I wish I started younger. So what, just start now. Which is why I'm starting a YouTube channel at the age of 29 years old. Again, I've always thought about starting one. I always thought I'd start on 5, 6, 7 years ago, but I didn't. But I'm starting one now. So again, I'm going to put in the time with the video editing, which I enjoy, something new to learn. My next purchase is going to be a DSLR camera for some photography, because I enjoyed being the photographer at my brother's wedding. Took some really good photos. And that's also why I got this GoPro and upgraded my phone to the Pixel 6a, like at the 7 when it comes out. It's getting the upgraded camera. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of this channel, of my social medias, trying to grow them. And yeah, hopefully next year is a big year in social media. So I'm going to finish this video here. It is currently Wednesday the 9th of November. I'm off to the match. I have hospitality tickets. courtesy of one of my mum's friends. I'm going there with my brother, his wife, and my mum. So we'll go into the match. Hopefully the rain stays off. Hopefully Liverpool make it through to the next round. See you all in the next video. Peace.